Hi, you guys. How are you? So, I just wanted to get on and talk about why I don't compete with other people. Why I don't compete with other people. Why I stay in my own lane. Okay, so I've always rolled like this. First of all, I've never really competed with people. I felt like it was a useless thing to do because the only person you should be pleasing is yourself. Um, the only validation that you need is your own. So I never felt the need to compete with other people. Everybody's journey is different from the next person's journey. So I've seen where some people would compete with me, and I'm like, you know, just do you. Just do you. Do your thing. Be happy with what you're doing. And while you're doing you, be happy for other people too. Like, some people like to get it really twisted when they feel like you're not doing nothing with your life, but you know the path that you're on. Only you know it. So they feel like your life isn't going anywhere, you're not elevating, you're not doing this and you're not doing that. Those are the same people that are watching you. Those are the same people that are watching everything you do. Then if you pay close attention, um, you'll notice like something that they do or they have or something like that, it looks similar to you, or something that you've done or something that you have. But the responses you get from these people are always negative ones. So all this to say, you don't have to compete with somebody to be relevant or to appear important or to hold weight or whatever. Do you and stay in your own lane, and I guarantee you other people will see you too. Do you stay in your own lane, and I guarantee you other people will see you too. So you can have a little bit or you can have a lot. I've seen people with a lot and they're insecure about what somebody else is doing. So I'm like, you have XYZ. Why are you so concerned with what this person over here is doing? You know, when you get involved in sports in school, all this stuff is competitive. This is something else I had to realize. People that get in sports and they're placed in sports to compete with other people, you're already trained to compete. Anybody around you, like, it doesn't matter who it is that's around you. It's like fair game. So in my opinion, if you're on your come up and you know rightfully in your heart why you doing what it is that you doing for you, stay in your own lane. Don't be pressed about what other people are doing. Never be pressed or bothered by what the next person is doing, because what you eat don't make them shit. So, for example, with me being a woman and having a mind of my own, having an opinion of my own, I noticed like this was very threatening to some people. Like, this was very threatening to some people. So my thing is, like, I used to care about what people thought or how they felt about me or something I did. They could criticize it or whatever. Stop giving some F's. Stop giving a fuck. Like, just stop caring about it and see how much better your life gets. Like, the quality of your life when you really just stop caring about what the next person is thinking about you and how they feel about you, you feel so much lighter, you know. Even when you get rid of certain people, certain relationships, things of that nature or whatever, you feel lighter. You can breathe. Your energy is free. You feel energized. All this and all that. So why people, compete and want to go against the people that are closest to you, like, that's insane. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're better off when you are congratulating people. You better off when you congratulating people. Like, things can get real wicked and turn real wicked real quick if you don't really put your discernment on and understand, like, where these people are coming from when they coming at you with all this negative energy. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like it's insane, and some of these things we really should be educating ourselves on, but this is what lack of education does. When you are not educated in one area, you falling short from certain areas. Like, you can know something about this over here but not know something about that. That's fine. This person could know a lot about what you don't know in that area, and you're like mad because you let go of control. My advice to, like, controlling people and people that don't want other people to have stuff before you, like, you just gotta let that go. You can't stop somebody else's blessing. What's for them is rightfully for them. Their talent is their talent. Your talent is your talent. You're better off feeding in your area, the area you're strong in. You better off lifting people up. Like, lift them up. Lift them up. All that shade, all that negative stuff. Oh, you ain't doing this, you ain't doing that. They could be doing way more than you think. They could be doing and feel way better than you feel. It's all education. Education. For example, when you coming up and you rising up and you start to educate yourself, like, stop letting people breadcrumb you. Stop letting people breadcrumb you. Like, if they're good over here, you should be good too. If you gotta cut them off to make sure you're good, then cut them off. Cut them off. And then I tell you what, once they start to see, oh, she's good out here, she ain't hurt for nothing, XYZ, their energy and their mood change. Their energy and their mood change, and they still showing up to you like you hurting for something or whatever, but you feel better than they do. You feel better than they do. They can have 3 levels, 3 stories of their house or whatever, but you walk around out here, you shining harder than they are. Your light is shining harder than they are. A lot of people are still living in sin. A lot of people are living in sin. A lot of people have sinned. A lot of people have not dealt with necessary stuff that has happened in their life, and it's transformed them into another person. You're always angry. You're always mad about stuff. You feel like everybody else is the problem instead of working on yourself and seeing like, wait a minute. Well, you can get over stuff. You can get over stuff. You can get over trauma. So, well, if this person came out of that, I can come out of it too. It's simple as that. One thing today, because I've seen a lot of it, you got to check yourself before you come and you start talking to me. You got to check yourself before you come and you start talking to me. Like, people would try to put this mad or angry title on you when the person they need to be checking is themselves. They need to be checking themselves about how they've shown up to you. You got it. And then when you pull your energy back, they don't have anything else to do. Like, what else are they going to do? You don't have a choice but to work on yourself. You can't live through other people. Stop trying to live through other people. Stop trying to live through other people. Like, that's nonsense. You can't control other people. The only person you can control is yourself and the way you respond to things. Like, let go of the control and everything else will fall in your lap.